Hey, what is going on, everyone? I hope that you all are doing well on this wonderful Wednesday. Just wanted to hop on real quick and talk about Beyonce. She recently announced her new tour. I believe it's the Renaissance tour, and it's been the talk of the town. It's been the talk of social media. And one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people are, shaming the Beehive, those fans who are constantly supporting her and spending all their money on her. And yeah, it's all good. The money is theirs to do as they please. I've seen a few articles. One of them in particular was about people who are cashing out 401ks or taking money out of 401ks in order to go see her. And I'm hearing, conflicting reports about how much the tickets cost. I think that they start at $300, $400, $500. Some people are saying they're in the $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $7,000, $8,000 with the resale websites. I'm really not sure, but I'm not gonna come on here and shame any of her supporters or anything like that. I've always spoken about how I have decided, I don't spend my money on things. I don't spend my money on trying to please others and make others happy or trying to impress others, but I do spend money on experiences. Even back in 2016, when my wife and I were in the process of getting out of debt, I had a choice to make. I wanted to give my children the opportunity to experience Disney World in Orlando. And my son literally had just turned 4. Our youngest just turned 4. And they always say, hey, 4 years old is about the age where kids remember things. And I didn't want to take them before they were old enough to actually remember the experience besides pictures. So I waited until, first of all, we were a little more financially stable and until the youngest one was old enough to remember. So had a decision to make. Are we gonna do it when he's 4, or are we gonna wait until we're completely debt free when he is about 6, 5.5, 6? I decided to jump on it. I knew that would be an experience that they would never forget. Did a little reveal video as well where the kids got their magic bands, and I ain't gonna say that went viral, but it was a beautiful video, and it was something that pops up on my Facebook timeline every year. It's just always one of those beautiful memories, and I can't necessarily remember how much that particular trip cost, but I do know that it was around $3,500 to $4,000 or something like that. And I think 40, 50 years from now, I won't necessarily even really think about the price and how much it costs, but I will always remember those memories that we made from that particular reveal and from the trip itself. So as somebody who believes that experiences are super important and more important than almost anything else, such as things, I would find it hypocritical to ever criticize somebody who's willing to spend top dollar for a Beyonce concert. It's something to always remember, Now, is it them just going to see their hero and or trying to create memories for themselves or just have one night of fun? That's for them to decide, right? But the bottom line is, it's their money. Now, I will say this, as somebody who teaches financial responsibility and financial literacy, I truly believe that you need to be intentional with your money. You need to plan things ahead of time, create a sinking fund so that if Beyonce goes on tour every 2 years and you've kind of figured out as her beehive that she goes on tour every 2 years, hey, why don't you create a fund where every month you put in $40, $50 or $100 a month just for that, so that when she announces a tour, hey, Whether it's $4,000, $5,000, or $500, you got that money right there. You can pay it on your debit card, pay it on your credit card, and pay it right off. You know, it's not a burden, and you don't have to, you know, cash out any retirement accounts or anything like that, you know? So just plan for it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, whatever you pay for that concert now, you probably won't even remember 10, 15, 20 years from now, or when you were, you know, laying up in your last days. You'll always remember that memory that you were able to have with your friends or whoever you attend the event with. But as I said, you know, I just believe in doing it responsibly. I would never, you know, cash anything out or anything like that. And what's important to a Beyonce fan is probably not as important to me. And what's important to me is probably not as important as a Beyonce fan, you know? So, you know, I know friends that spent a bunch of money yesterday to go see LeBron James break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record. Spent top dollar for it, you know? I won't shame them neither. That's something they'll always have. Like, now, you know, in my opinion, that's bigger than going to a Beyonce concert, only because it's a once in a lifetime experience. As far as, you know, that's the only time you ever see that live. Beyonce, you'll see live many more times, hopefully, you know. But the bottom line is, I'm not shaming anybody for their decisions. While I believe we need to be responsible with our money, don't cash out retirement or anything like that, I also believe that we need to be able to enjoy our money on things and experiences that make us happy. And I'm not a things person, but for those people that do, whatever brings you joy, spend your money responsibly on those things, all right? But hey, if y'all going to that concert, drop the comments below. Tell me how you're going. Did you already plan for it? Are you putting everything on a credit card and paying it off right away? Just tell me how you're going to do it. I appreciate you guys, and happy to be back on and making a video, all right? One love, y'all. Take care.